Hi guys, welcome to Priya Please. Pardon my appearance, but I'm always with makeup on as an esthetician and as a part-time makeup artist. I just figure I want to do this Truth Tuesday with no makeup, just keep it real with you. So this whole year, this is one of the last Tuesdays of 2019. I have been researching and reading a lot and observing a lot with just people around me, how this year has been so transformative. It seems like the collective has awakened to a new understanding of self, which today's topic is about self-worth and self-care. Earlier this year, I decided to get out of a toxic type of relationship and focus on myself. From there, it just snowballed into getting rid of people, getting rid of situations and circumstances, putting myself in a different world to feel more at peace, which I think is the general what we all want. We want inner peace and outer peace in our life, and to be happy and loved, and realizing your worth, your self-worth, who you really are, what you really need from yourself and from others. Discovering that this year has been so transformative that I know for sure that I'm a completely different person. I think we all can agree that we're kind of glad it did happen, because it brings us to today and to a stronger and better you. So I used to write, I used to blog a year or two, a couple years ago. A little bit about my story is I would stop. I would do like one blog and then disappear for months, and then some friend or follower would reach out and say, Priya, why aren't you posting anything? I look forward to your article, I look forward to your video. And I'm just like, I didn't have it in me, because I realized now I was being a people pleaser. And I think some of us get caught up in that as well. You either fall in love, or you just have friends or family who just depend on you. You might be the go-to person, and you all of a sudden realize your energy is being pulled in so many different directions. And then at the end of the day, you feel so drained, and you're wondering, how am I drained? I did all this work for other people, but what did I really do for myself? But luckily, I realized, like many others, and hopefully you, that this year was about yourself and realizing what you need. Not in a selfish way, but what truly benefits you. Because what we now realize is, if you don't have you first, you really have nothing to give other people. You can't show up as your best self, to be that friend, to be that family member, to be that great partner. Who can you be if you're just spread thin and frustrated and resentful? That's not fair to you, and that's not fair to anyone else. Part of my whole self-love, self-care journey, which is like the motto of 2019 to me, part of that was to blog and vlog. And if I were to show you my calendar, or my to-do list, they all say blog, post blog. So here I am, finally presenting it. I feel like once you're living what you're saying, it's the best. And I also believe that whatever we go through in life, whether it's hard or, you know, memorable, it's nice to share and we all really should share what we've learned so we can pay it forward and help others. On that note, 2019, what is self-worth? What does that mean to you? How I would define that is, self-worth is you showing up for yourself and taking care of yourself. As a 80s baby, 90s child, growing up in today's society, I feel like from my generation, we were raised kind of in the old school, but now we're in this world of technology and disconnection. So it's hard for us sometimes to balance between the two because we kind of seen it all. And unfortunately, many of us, especially women, no one really taught us what is self-worth. Like, to me, an example of that would be not staying in a toxic relationship, knowing when it's time to go, knowing when to leave a job that no longer brings you pleasure, or if you're being berated by a boss or some coworker. Also, when to let go of a toxic friendship. This year I've become aware of energy vampires, people who just want to take, because you are a good person, because you are a listener or you care, they just want to milk you for everything you got and just leave you drained. Knowing when it's time to leave and knowing what it is you need and doing it for yourself. Self-worth. Whether that's getting that taco meal that you've been wanting all week to treat yourself, or taking a bubble bath, taking a vacation, moving somewhere where you have more peace and quiet time. That's a part of self-care as well. I think they go hand in hand. Do you really know if you feel stuck in a relationship? Do you know that you don't have to stay there? And if you only just got over the fear to leave, or like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be all alone and I don't want to be lonely, and that's kind of where you have to start though, to figure these things out. Knowing your worth well enough to not deal with other people's emotional bullshit when they're projecting their traumas and crap on you. I suppose it's a part of self-growth as well, when you know you're ready to, like, all right, I can't handle this situation anymore, I have to go, I have to figure it out by myself. Taking that risk. How I like to categorize self-worth and self-care is mind, body, and soul. So for your mind, like peace of mind, knowing your worth, to take those steps to go to therapy to get your mind right, if you need to work on healing something in your life. And that can be a whole nother video. If you would like, let me know in the comments. Like healing your emotional body, healing your physical body. There's this right here, learning how to control it so it doesn't control you. As far as the body goes, knowing your worth to eat better, to eat cleaner. You know, we're all human, can't really give up your treats like chocolate and ice cream and chips and soda. Like once in a while those things are good, but at least realizing that the majority of your diet plan is plant-based or clean eating. That's always a good start. Putting in the effort to go to the gym, because going to the gym is actually getting those endorphins, getting your mind right. It just, something about the mind-body connection, getting in motion, because movement to me is happiness. Spirit. Self-care and self-worth and spirit for me personally was realizing my spiritual awakening. Spiritually, getting your energy right, getting aligned chakras, whether it's through Reiki or meditation, taking that time to be in silence or to connect with nature so that you can be at peace. Those things to me are self-care and self-worth. Hopefully this will help someone realize, or at least ask themselves the question, do you know your self-worth? Do you know you matter in this world? Do you know that you can do more and better in this life? Let me know what you think. What does self-worth and self-care mean to you, or how do you define it? Hope you comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I have so much more to speak about when it comes to spirituality, truths, art, lifestyle. You're gonna see it all here from now on, I promise. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.